It's already the beginning of a new year. Yet again, this happens every 365, 366 days. The clock ticks over and we start another year. And sometimes I'm telling you, I feel like a middle schooler. I feel like time is going so slow and it's a drudgery, and you just want the next day to hurry up and move on so that you can move on with your life. And the drama that's there is overwhelming. And I feel like I'm strong, I'm invincible, I can do absolutely anything. And then there are days that I have a muscle ache here or a muscle ache there, and I have this reminder that there are no monkey bars in my future because that's just not going to happen. We are now in 2022, and as we journey into this year, I find I'm a little bit more excited. I find that the clouds have parted a little bit for me, and I'm looking forward again. Towards the end of last year, I was really struggling and just not there. And yet now yeah, I think I can totally do this. And I was going through old musings and I came across one that was a past musing, and it was so poignant and absolutely worth redoing and repeating. A new year is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to shake off the weight of the past and start afresh. You look at what wasn't serving you and what are your new possibilities? What are the new opportunities that you are looking forward to embracing with this new energy and the transition into a new time frame? And the days are getting a little bit longer, and so we have a little bit more light, and we're just opening up again, just starting to do that. So my philosophy is that whenever you set new goals, doesn't matter whether you do it for the new year or you do it in the middle of the year, whenever you do it, start small, little steps. You may have this gigantic goal and it's just going to look like a gigantic, overwhelming goal. But if you stop and take a minute and you look at the little steps that will get you there, it completely changes the energy and the feeling about that goal. You set a little one, you achieve it. You set another one, you achieve it. You set another one, you achieve it. And it's like building blocks. And before you know it, you have this beautiful building that you have made just from the tiny little blocks that you did, like Legos on top of each other. So, what do I want to do this year? There are a lot of things. The first thing that came to mind is that my husband and I have had this goal of clearing out everything in our house and repurposing all of our storage space, making it so that it's more functional and reducing the clutter, which is a common spring thing, but I'm talking total overhaul. I'm talking every single cupboard is touched, and we donate and reuse, reduce, recycle, and fix every which way we can and make it so that we don't have as much stuff accumulated, and we are able to let them find new homes and a useful life instead of just collecting dust in a cupboard. I know that I'm going to live in a tornado while I'm doing this. I know that this is a big project. And on the one hand, I'm so not looking forward to it. And on the other hand, I'm really excited about it because I know that at the end of it, I'm going to feel great. I really want to take this one area that is not used at all. It has a desk in it and it's got everything that you would need to have a regular office, but it is never used as an office. It's actually a little bit colder than the rest of the house. And I think it would be really fun to have that just be a cuddly, cozy TV, quiet room that we could go to. And the way that we do that is we have to clear out all of the office stuff and let the desk find a new home. It's a big deal. And when I think about cuddling up on that couch with a nice blanket and a hot cocoa or a hot tea or whatever it is that I decide to drink in that moment, I know it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I sit in that feeling and that energy, and I get excited about the way that it will be. And if I have to go through a bit of meh and living in a tornado to get there, I think I'm willing to do that. How do I do it with little steps, though? Because that's a huge project. So with little steps, my first step is I go to that closet in my laundry room that has just been gathering more stuff. Some people have a junk drawer. I have a junk closet. And what can I get rid of? What can I donate? What has no purpose? Just that one cupboard. And then I can move to another cupboard. What has no purpose? And if I go through very methodically, one cupboard at a time, and sometimes it might be just one shelf at a time or one drawer at a time. And if I do that one at a time, instead of looking at it as a whole project, then it's not as overwhelming, it's not as huge, and it's very doable. In fact, I can do a cupboard in 5 minutes. I don't have to dedicate my entire day to doing this. I can just do one cupboard because I have a few minutes to just fill with something. One cupboard means 2 cupboards, means 3 cupboards, means 4 drawers, and it grows. And once you've cleaned it out, it's a lot easier to repurpose and get things a little more organized in a more useful situation. Some of my kitchen supplies, like my muffin tins, are actually in the laundry room because there's not space for them in the kitchen. There are appliances I'm not using. I can totally clean that out. So little steps, and then I will be able to redo it. I will be able to move things into their new home. Everything will be more efficient and I'll be happier. And then I'm going to have that space. And I will eventually be able to enjoy that cozy, wrapped in a blanket with my hot cocoa or tea or chai or whatever it is. So, what are your goals? What are you looking forward to? What are you excited to stretch and work on? What's something different? Not the normal that we all do, like I want to get more physical and I want to be more active, or what are the things that really matter to you? Maybe you want to really connect with yourself more and love yourself more than you have in the past. What are little tiny steps you can do to make that happen? Maybe it's a mantra every morning saying, I like me just the way I am. I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm generous, I'm good looking. What are the things that you can do, little steps that can help you find more self-worth, more confidence in that? Or maybe you just want to enjoy music just a little bit more. So you set a goal of 15 minutes a week where you get to sit down and play an instrument or listen to some new band. Or maybe you want to just change your thought process and beliefs on something you're already doing. It's that slow morning wake up where instead of jumping out of bed and hitting the floor running, you really seriously would rather take 30 minutes to wake up slow and easy, and then you roll out of bed and you hit the ground running. And instead of saying those 30 minutes are wrong, because this is what I do, I'm not even kidding you. Every morning I wake up and I just want to lay there for a little bit. I want to lay there and slowly let my brain come online, do my own thing. And then when I hit the ground, I know that the whole world is going to be coming in and saying hi and checking in and what do I need to do. So I take that time for myself in the morning. Sometimes I feel guilty about it. And other times I'm like, yeah, this is fantastic. So here's to a year of exponential growth and fantastic achievements. And they all start with little steps.